thank you for coming to get your rocks off with Firetox. Tonight I bring you another Rock Lord. This Rock Lord's little name is Marbles. Marbles, I assume, is supposed to be smart because he's got a brain on top of his head that kind of looks like a nutsack. Let's just be honest. No, he is another one of the, I think he's one of the season 1. He might be one of the, he might be like a series 2, but I think he says series 1. Nice little contrast of colors. You see, look at this face. Let me move a light. There you go. He's got a weird, creepy face. And he's got this, like, he's got a brain on top of his head. And they made him this nice swirly gray with these bright green parts where you can almost see, like, what looks like kind of like a rib cage underneath. He kind of looks dead or zombified. I'm not really sure what they were going for with this one. But Marbles here looks pretty awesome. Yeah, he's got his arms move. Now, for some reason, this is the tightest figure I own. And I mean of everything. I can barely get his hip joints to move. And I'm a little worried I'm going to break them, but he's got good mobility. So it pops into place, kind of. He's another one who can actually sit down. His arms, thumb, he does have hand movement there, an arm or an elbow, and his head just kind of goes up and down. The shoulders will do a complete 360. All right, Marbles. Marbles also is kind of back heavy. If you couldn't tell, I've got stuff wedged back here to kind of like incline this a little bit, just so he doesn't move too much. But he is what he is. So let's transform this guy real fast. So first thing, hide the ball head. Flip the feet. This part's a little bit pain in the ass because you have to rotate this, but you also have to bend his elbow so that sits like this, all in kind of one thing. And then you have to collapse the knee up like that. You can't really do it in another order. So kind of get everything squeezed into place. There you go. And there's Marbles. You'd think Marbles would be more round. Like, it would have made sense to round him off. But they didn't. So let's get him back out. Yeah, this thing is so tight. That's what she said. And get the arms out. Like, I have brand new figures fresh out of the factory that come looser than this. All the other Rock Lords, the joints are kind of, they're not quite loose. On, not all the joints are loose, but they, they got some looseness to them. I probably just need to, like, loosen the screws a little bit before I break him. Because, I'll end up breaking him. Size comparison, let's put him next to Granite. And to see what he looks like next to your standard figures, let's change it up a little bit. And we've got Optimus Prime. Earthrise Optimus Prime. So, that's what you're looking at. So, again, this is another one. I paid a little bit extra for this one. And now I see why, because he's so tight and he's in really good shape. There's no scuff marks on him or anything. And he's got the way they do the swirl paint. I love this. Move a light. I love the way they swirl this. It's probably too much light. But yeah, if you can pick him up for, 20, 30 bucks, I think he's worth it. Again, I don't buy the weapons, so I couldn't tell you anything about those. But there you go. This is Rock Lord's Marbles. So thanks for coming to get your rocks off with me.